did Wayne Gretzky, and Wayne Gretzky holds the most records of any player of all time. And he broke Gordie Howe's record, which was 108 for most goals, and Gretzky's was 894. He has the most aces, which is 193, ahead of second place Paul Coffey, which has 1,102. Most goals in playoffs are 122 goals, including 24 game-winning goals. Most postseason aces is 260. Most goals in season are 92 in 1981 to 82. Most aces in season are 163 in 1985 to 86. And his family is his mom and dad, Walter and Phyllis Gretzky, four siblings, three brothers, Keith, Glenn, and Brent, and one sister, Kim. He was born on January 26, 1961, in Brantford, Ontario, Canada. Even if you ask him today, he will still say his favorite sport is baseball. And in 1977 to 78, he played a 64-game season with the Greyhounds. The Greyhounds manager suggested he use number 99, and the coach was Murray Muzz Macpherson. He has 70 goals and 177 aces, which is the league leader in both categories. He added another 6 goals and 20 aces in 13 postseason games. He wanted number 9 for his jersey, but he had number 19, then he switched to number 14. Then the Greyhounds manager said he's number 99. He was number 99 for all of his teams, which is right here is number 99, and he was captain for all of his teams, which when he was with the Edmonton Oilers, he was from 1979 to 88. Then he was with the Los Angeles Kings from 1988 to 1996. He was with the New York Rangers from 1996 to 99. He was with the St. Louis Blues for a short time, which was 1995 to 96. In 1972, he played in the WHA, which is the World Hockey Association, and in 1978, he played on the Indianapolis Racers. And he didn't play for the Racers a lot, so that's why I didn't put it on my poster. So these were all his teams, which was the St. Louis Blues, the New York Rangers, the Edmonton Oilers, the NHL, which is the National Hockey League, the LA Kings, and the Greyhounds. This little picture right here shows like he won the championship, I think it said. Right here is the LA Kings, the Rangers, I think the Oilers for this one, the Rangers, and the NHL. Then some of the, okay. So I have a question for the class. So when he was with all of his teams, what was the total amount of years that he played for all of his teams combined? Elijah? 12. No.
So how many years did he play for each team?
What?
That's
the question!
Wait, I think I know. He played for each team.
I already said that!
Wait, I think I might know.
Thinks he knows.
Was it 9?
No.
What was it,
10.
Kaylee?
It was a total of 23 years
Wow.
playing hockey for all of them.
That's a long time to play hockey.
So,
Wow.
and then, even though it says it on my poster, what was he called during his career? Nina?
The Greek one?
Question.
No, it was Greek.
Okay, so how many cups did he win with each team?
I think all of them. I think.
No, like how many for
Oh.
each team?
I don't know. It didn't say it.
He only won one with
Then the favorite passage in my book was
All right, keep going.
Okay. The Oilers finished the season with the best win/loss records in the NHL. They won 57 games, lost 18, and played 5 ties. But the regular season mattered little. They had gotten themselves into the playoffs and would not be happy until they won the most covered prize in the hockey, the Stanley Cup. They played the Winnipeg Jets for the first round and had no trouble with them, sweeping their way into the second round with 3 consecutive victories. Things came more difficult for the Oilers in the second round when they played the Calgary Flames. The series went the full 7 games, but the Oilers emerged victorious with a 7-3 win in the final contest. That put Edmonton into the Stanley Cup Finals, where their opponent was the defending champions, the New York Islanders. The Oilers were a high-scoring team, but they could manage only 1 goal against the Islanders in the first game of the series. Luckily for them, that was enough to win the game. Played on the Islanders' home ice 1-0. It was the lowest scoring contest of the year for the team. The Oilers were defeated 6-1 on Long Island next night. Tied at 1 game apiece, the series moved to Edmonton on their home ice. The Oilers won 3 straight by scores of 7-2, 7-2, and 5-2 to win the Stanley Cup. So, like what Thomas said, yeah, he did win the Stanley Cup for the Oilers, and it said they went against the champions. So that was one of the games I think they won, but I'm not sure.
I think I remember them saying that he was heartbroken when he was traded from Edmonton. Was it to LA?
Yeah.
I think it said he was heartbroken, yeah, for all of them, I think, because he liked being on all of his teams.
Any other questions?
Okay, so he played for either one of these teams, the Kings and the
Yeah, he played for the Greyhounds a short time, but so did he play for the St. Louis Blues. And in the back of the book, it actually says, find it, and it actually says, what the game, his games, his goals, his aces, and his points that he got for each team in each year. So I think the highest that he got was 212 points for Edmonton in 1981 to 82, and the total for all of his points was 2,857. And the games was 1,487. The goals was 894, and the assists were 1,963.
Just one more question from Andrew.
Well, I was watching NHL Network on Wayne Gretzky, and in his interview with the